I'm gonna show you how to make this 3D coin animation in under 10 minutes in Blender. Let's check it out. So we're gonna start with a blank scene. What the fuck? We're going to highlight everything, hit X delete. We are going to add in a cylinder. Hit the bottom left panel there so you can change the vertices to 128. Smooths out the edges there. Depth 0.1. About coin sized. Okay. I'm going to go over to modifiers and we're going to add a mirror modifier. Hit the tab button. Zoom in so we can see. All right, go to the edge, select, and alt click. Okay, so we're going to go back into edit mode. We're going to select this face right here. Going to also select that face right there. Oh, see, you want to be able to see that ring. You should be able to see that. Hit X, delete that face. Now we got a better view at it. Select that face, shift, click. Both faces selected. Now hit P, separate by selection. Toggle those. Oh. Let's see, no, text. Hit G, pull it over just so you can see it. We're going to change this font because I don't like it. Just any pre-downloaded font, free fonts. Go to, duffont.com. Free plug right there. All right. Now hit tab to go and edit the text. Delete, delete, delete. In my case, the text was bet. And we're just going to zoom out real quick. Scale it in, hit S. Just, I don't like it so big. Shift D, pull it down. All right. And now we're going to tab, go edit again. That's what I needed to do. So that's why you're not able to see them. Go down here to the text properties, right? And we're going to go geometry, extrude. Let's see. One at a time? Okay, one at a time. So hit bet and go, that's fine. What's that? 0.02. Okay, extrude 0.02. Again, that's in the text. On this column right here, hit text. Go to geometry, extrude. Sure, give it a little bev. Why not? A 0.01. We'll go back here and give it a little 0.01 also. Okay, cool. Let's just shrink these down a little more. Shift click both, hit S, scale in, G, bring them back over this way. All right, now we're looking decent. Top view, so that's centered. This is not. Click it, G, I want it to be kind of precise, so we're doing this. There we go. Okay. Ta-da. Oh yeah, you guys should be saving throughout this. So click Command Save. Coin tutorial. I already have this. Save Blender file. All right, now we're going to add a new, let's see, a curve circle. And we're going to add some more text. Zoom out just so I can see what's going on. Scale in. Hit tab. Delete, delete, delete. What was my decentralized autonomous I forget organization. We'll spell check this in a second. All right, tab, go back over. Now what we're going to do is put, let's just copy those settings for a second. Bevel, extrude, just so there's a little depth to it. definitely scale it all down. You can see that's gonna need to get fixed in a second. All right, add modifier, curve, position. Let's see. OP Sports Book. I guess I should do another name, but whatever. And now it goes around it. What am I doing? Okay. Let's just bring this down so it's on the coin. Where'd the text go? Well, guys, we're gonna just label some things. This isn't going as easy, but thank you for hanging in. By the way, I'm gonna move out this text spacing. It is too tight. Oh, that's another way to edit your text. Let's see. Text paragraph. Oh, duh. I should have. You're supposed to go to alignment, center, vertical, center. Now you. That's how you do it better. But also, that's what I get for. Still wanted the character spacing different. Character spacing, not that much. Silly goose. Just more readable. Shader. Let's hide this for now. Oh, click the Bezier, hit H to hide it. Just do a new material. Let's see. Make this panel bigger. And you're gonna keep it there. Metallic up. Oh yeah. Turn on the shader here. Metallic up. Metallic up. Roughness to 0.25. Just a nice basic silver. Call that material silver. Click the coin. I know there's an easier way to add materials all at once to a bunch of things. I just can't think of it at the top of my head real quick. All right, add color ramp. Boom, color into the height, color into, hey, there you go. Open. Let's see if this works on the first try. So, clients, sportsbook. So, a cool feature, if you load in a black and white image into the bump area with an image texture, cool things happen. So, I made this in Photoshop. That's a whole nother video in itself, but with all of them, we're going to shift, click them all. 0.45, let's just, okay, maybe not. Let's just bring them back to 1. Shift. Why is that so? Does it need to go the other direction? It does. Okay, so it's inversely correlated. Let's get that off of repeat. Put it on clip. Okay, we're just gonna experiment a little bit. And then you use the location, just drag left and right until it starts looking a bit more normal. Okay. Down on the Y a little bit. Not that much. And to be more specific, negative what? 0.4? No, other way. Almost. You son of a bitch. There we go. All right, so we're gonna try to. This did take a while to get scaled right last time. Boom. What do you have to do? No, not that way. Give me the top view. Maybe that's why I wasn't on. It might be retarded sometimes, guys. Okay, so we're going to. That looks actually good. Fire. Boom, you see it starting to come together? Okay. Back to this. That was a pain in my ass. Maybe I can fast forward that. Okay, so you get to play around. See if I can make that bigger. With this black just a little bit. Take off a little bit more. It gives more depth. And you can change your distance, as you see here, more intense, less intense. Leave it at 1. You can also invert it if you want to go the opposite direction. Like for text, you'll see occasionally you can like engrave text. So right click, convert to mesh, turn that text to a mesh. Same with this, convert to mesh. Okay. Basically, just gonna flip this on the other side. Shift D. Right click again so it's in place. We're going to zoom. Oh, I need to rotate that way. Object. Mirror. Perfect. Go line it back up. Out of here. Boom. Boom. Object. Mirror. Let's zoom in real quick. Where's the text? Not high enough? Maybe. No, it's there. But that did it. Perfect. Ta-da! See? Exactly what I knew I needed to do. You gotta hit bisect, and now it looks just fine. Okay, it's coming together. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Hit A, select them all. Command P, set parent to object. And now you have everything in one nice object here that you can animate. We're just going and select easy. We're going to select it all, hit R, Z, not Z, we're gonna hit X. Boom. Flip it that way. Whew. It feels so good when things come together. Are you stretching or bring? Okay. Bring it up some more so there's room underneath it for the ground. Okay. we're going to add a mesh plane. Let's go S scale. I don't bring it over. There we go. See, everyone extends it. I'm going to do a different thing so you can. Oh no, actually, yeah, I will do that. Ease your workflow for a second. Yes. No, moving too quick. Hit the edge, hit that, extrude. Oh, hit E to extrude, Z axis, bring it up, zoom it out. That's probably too much. Whatever. It doesn't really matter for this. What we're going to do, click that, separate, selection. Now we're going to label them. Floor, wall. Why? Because they're going to be slightly different textured. Okay, get out of that. While we're here, add one more thing. We're going to add a cylinder. I'm going to show you how I like to use them for lighting scenes, actually. Make it really small and narrow. Now we're going to zoom in. Where are we at? Let's go RX90. What direction is it? No. RC90. Now it's going this direction, and let's scale that really long. Okay. Zoom out. Boom, boom, boom. Check it. Move it to the back. I'm going to put it right in the floor crease. You'll see why in a minute. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but it should fill out the rest of the background there. I'm just going to go set a quick material for it. New surface. Bring it to the end of your thing. I should have checked. You know what? Well, we'll see how it goes. I should have checked which rotation axis. I think it's Z. We're going to go back. Okay, do this again. There. Bring to the beginning. Rotation. Z. Keyframe it. Bring it to the end. Type in 360 for one rotation. Hit enter. It turns orange. Boom. Keyframe. Now you're good. Wow. Look at that. Easy as that. Moves right in place. See, you learned another thing. How to make objects rotate in place. Super easy. Let's play it back real quick. Oh, it's slow. So you can speed that up by increasing the amount of rotations, right? Okay, so let's pull it to the end. When it goes to orange or yellow, whatever you call that, that lets you know you're on the exact keyframe. So we're going to change it to 720. Hit enter. It goes, okay, there you go, orange. Now, always remember to re-keyframe it. Click on, click off. Now you're good. And to make sure, when you go backwards on the thing, on the timeline, sorry, you can see the numbers in the green counting down backwards from 720 back. So 2 full spins. It'll hurry it up a bit, and you can do as many as you want. For our client, we did 120 seconds, sorry, 120 frames and 2 rotations in that time frame. But nonetheless, here we go. Okay, just so my computer doesn't chug, pull this down. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna chug here. So what you're gonna want to do is go click ambient inclusion, bloom, screen space reflections, and motion blur. I think my computer's gonna crash if I do that. So I'm gonna set the render to 16 and the viewport even, no, not 122, 12, even worse. See if I can do this without crashing my MacBook. Okay, so boom, check those. Screen space. You would want to take off this half res trace, okay? It's just better quality if you're not also screen recording the video. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to do. Shadows, high bit depth shadows. Bring your light threshold up. I just do that with every scene. Okie doke. Let's go. Let's finish this thing off. Lights. Forgot lights. Area. Bring this up. R, Z, 90. Nope. X, 90. Hit the light there. 300. Shape. Ellipse. Why? Because it gives better. You don't want to see a square light on the actual thing. It looks more natural on the render. All right. Hit G, move it around, grab that little ball right there so you can control the angle. Yep, that's fine. Moving too quick here. Right there on the right top. I put 300 power. I kept it white because I wanted the silver to be shiny and not like a yellow tinge. I wanted a nice bright silver. So we're going to duplicate this light a couple times. You can get a little bit fancier with the placements. I like one up top, one on the bottom, and then on the back for the key light. Oh, what'd I just do? No, 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 no. Oh, I went to wireframe. Okay. That I deleted something. Guys, that's going to be a common feeling as you're doing stuff in here. You're going to hit something and be like, oh no, my life is ruined. And you're probably right, which is why you should save it. So key lights, you always want one on the back just to light it up a little bit. Photography lighting trick. Let's see. All right. You can go through and change the different powers and colors, but I'm not. How's that? Ta-da. We're looking lit over here. Let's go into the render. And it is not perfect, but it is getting there. Let's add a camera. Click on the coin. Let's go view. Where do I want to go? Align, view, align active, camera to selected. Let's go into camera. There we go. Oh, what you want to do is go to hit N, toggle that right there. Camera to view. So now you can control the camera easier. Hit Command and scroll out just a little bit. So get some room there to go higher, not bigger. Okay, boom, now we're lighting up nice. And you can always just play with like the diffuse and different things just to add some variance to it, right? But now you see we're actually starting to look good. That is going to piss me off that letters are backwards on the back, but I might have to fix it just because it's annoying me. Okay, we're looking good. Besides that. So, last but not least, render. I honestly don't do anything too crazy to get it out of here. You're going to want to, I can't even find it. Oh, there we go. Eevee, I'm rendering in Eevee. This is what I get for rushing. Okay. So if you want to just get a still shot, you're good to go actually kind of right here. Just set up your camera, make it, and then render image, you're good. Color depth, compression, I leave all this the same. Just change where your output file is going to go. So let's go to YouTube, Blender, output. There we go. Now, if you want for the video, for animation, click File Format, Ffmpeg. Or by the way, you can export a whole bunch of PNGs or JPEGs and then upload your animation as an image sequence into something like Adobe After Effects. So it depends if you want image sequences or actual video file. For sharing or just going straight to social media or wherever you're going with this, go to Ffmpeg. Did I do that? No, I didn't. There we go. Now, this is important because it's pissed me off many times after having to render a long render session and forgetting to change this. Very important. Go to Container, MPEG4, get it off the Matrovsky, whatever the fuck that, Matrovska. Don't need that. MKV files. Boom. Now for video codec, make sure that's H.264, output quality. I would go to perceptually lossless. That's almost as good and not going to kill your computer as lossless. Anything under that, you'll kind of notice a little loss in quality. So perceptually lossless, you're good, you're good, you're good. Now, oh, see for this, we are shooting in, the resolution is 1920 by 1080. If you wanted a social media post, you would go 1080 by 1080, or you could do 1350. But that's X, right? Oh no, we do 1080 there, and then what, 1920? Boom, there you go. You got a stories view. So you could shoot for Instagram Reels, Snapchat, TikTok. You can just change your format super easy at the end. So you can actually, you can export this if you felt like it to a bunch of different screen sizes with the same clip. So you don't have to keep remaking everything. Super cool. All right, so set that. You're good to go. If you had any extra, we actually made this very clean, but if you had extra objects in here, you want to get rid of them before you render. And then render animation. You're good to go. Be very patient. And it'll take a bit, but depends on your computer. All right. I'm not going to wait there for the whole thing. We already did that. Just to remind you from the beginning of the video. Oh, just to remind you from the beginning of the video, this is the final render for the client. Not too far off. Well, there you go. You got a cool 3D animated coin. If you learned something, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to be posting more tutorials and how-to videos on making 3D garments, fashion for the metaverse, objects, whatever. You get the idea. Hit that like and subscribe. You know the vibes. NFTdestin. See y'all soon. Garbage. Don't stop quoting yourself.